Hello everybody and welcome back to Endgame of Devil, the Luck Be a Landlord style drafting roguelike that I'm excited to be back to here today. We're going to be popping back in, fighting this kind of new Frankenstein set of levels. If you have not seen it yet, there's a completely new set of symbols from the Barbatos kind of runs. It's literally just like a different game. It's kind of crazy, but going in on level 1, every 4 turns, all adventurers gain a health, and they have increased health. So basically, we just have to be slightly more efficient with our picks and everything like that. That's just it. So we are starting with a Demon Scout, has a 50% chance to do combo when attacking, so 50% chance to attack twice. Deal 3 bullets and self-remove. Cooldown of 3, deal a Jinx. A missile that does a damage. And an enemy that has less... I mean, I don't know entirely on the pollution thing. The phrasing on that one is not translated the best. So, we'll see. 4 extra damage for the first attack. It could be kind of a nice thing to get us through this early game weirdness. 10% chance to get a refresh when attacking is also, like, really nice and free. I'll get the Facehugger. Sure. Just kind of hopefully solve things. Didn't even get that first attack there, which is a little bit of a problem. Deal 1 corruption per skeleton rat when attacking. Corruption is a missile that deals 3 damage, and extra damage equal to the amount of debuffs on the target. Okay. So it's not much of anything yet. This stupid Facehugger, he didn't even do nothing. Zombie Bear just does 3 damage. I feel like that is a really good early game tool. If the Facehugger attacks now, I'm going to be upset. Okay, good. So theoretically, it hasn't done its first attack. Damage dealt from corruption increased by 2. Seems like a good call. I would like to go for these skeleton rats. I'd like to try. 50% chance to deal combo when attacking. Let's just charge. 40% chance to gain a permanent attack if no attack is dealt this turn. Sure, I'll get a freaking turkey. We're moving towards Thanksgiving time. I guess why not? So Facehugger finally did its attack. That should help us a little bit. Yeah, I'll grab another. We will remove these. They're just going to be there to, yeah, just help out our early game, which is otherwise a little bit tricky here. Deal 1 extra attack and remove itself after 3 uses of the ability. Sure. Again, just want them early game tools. Oh, boy. What does energy do again? 1 damage to all adventurers. Let an enemy on the board gain a pollution. And repeat once for every 2 inspiration. So pollution increases their damage taken by 1. And take damage equal to half of the current HP if you have 4 pollution. There's definitely a build there. I'm going to go with minerals for now because, you know, we got time to do builds. So we get the extra energy. This guy's dead no matter what. Corruption or Jinx does +2 damage to nearby enemies. I would love to see if we can make something happen with the skeleton rat. Okay. And that. 50% chance to get an extra option on recruit. Clear your refreshes. I don't know what the atomic mine does. Oh, it actually has it in the bottom right. If you have 10 refreshes and you clear them away, erase... Okay, cooldown of 4, erase itself and minions, and deal damage to enemies equal to their current HP. That's crazy. Okay. I'm going to get the extra possible options. I think that's a good call. We got lucky immediately. Every 7 turns, generate 1 inspiration, which is a minion gains +1 attack, and you get a refresh. There's nothing wrong with that. I definitely don't need more Facehuggers at this point. But I am going to, you know, probably, yep, I was going to say, I'm probably going to see it again anyways, aren't I? Every 4 turns, generate a yellow sign, which is something that every 3 turns, oh my god, my voice, self-removes, and a minion on the board gains a permanent attack. I mean, I guess, right? These are things that are all fine to remove, but we just don't have a clear plan yet. What is my turkey at? It's gone up to 2 damage. 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 Got another student. It's a little bit of scaling. It's a bit meh of scaling. There's a skeleton rat. A bit meh of scaling, but it is scaling nonetheless. Ancient tree immediately. Cooldown 3. Gain a refresh or removal or a skeleton rat. How dare you do this to me? Long term, this could probably get me another skeleton rat. More refreshes, you know what I'm saying? I feel like we might as well. How much health do you have? You have a bunch, don't you? 7 health left. That could have been bad. Every ignition does extra damage. I don't have ignition right now. Every 2 turns, adventurers, or in 2 turns, all adventurers regenerate HP fully and generate 3 fright and inspiration. And then self-remove. Huh. It's fine, I guess. I feel strange about it. There's a skeleton rat. Love to see it. Okay, so whatever damage we do is unfortunately, yeah, it's not a good call. It just wasn't a good call. But oh well. Charge. This gets stronger over time. This is energy and lightning. I don't think I really need it. Let's get the musket, I suppose. It self-removes itself. So they all heal. Deal a corruption if there's only 1 zombie groom. Deal 1 corruption if there's only 1 zombie bride. Interesting. I'll set up for it. Okay, not bad. Wait, every 3 turns, do 40 damage to adventurers on the edge or the corner. I gotta tell you, I'll take it over random at this point. Every 6 turns, generate 2 fright, which is a, you know, it's a stack of something, which is nice. That does help out our other damage, but I am... Oh, I didn't see this. I'm going to check the patch notes. Was there another update? Nah, I just didn't see him yet. Cooldown 2, deal 3 corruption. That seems great. All right, we're going to be looking into removing some stuff now. Probably some face huggers. This turkey's got down to 1. So we have 20. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 25 spaces. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 of them. All right, we're fine. We don't need to mess then. We can do better. 35% chance to deal corruption to the target when attacking. It's a chance to do it. Chance to get rare or epic minions up. Generate a lightning every turn. Whoa. Cooldown every turn. Let all adventurers get 1 pollution and jinx and deal jinx to them. Sure? Let them get a corruption. The phrasing on that. Gun's about to self-remove, so we don't even need to... I don't think I need to remove nothing. This is going to self-remove too. Super aim. Jinx will let all adventurers be vulnerable to gain an extra pollution. I don't exactly know what that means. The phrasing on it, the translation on that one is a little bit messy. But I am seeing some numbers working here. Inspiration triggers 2 more times. I'll get the skeleton rat. We do want to apply a bunch of debuffs. So you have a couple. You have 2 debuffs on you, it looks like. So the corruption should do extra. Yeah, the rat did 12 there. Oh, my word. Crit and charge, that is interesting. Chance to get epic and legendary minions increased. Sure, we'll do that, and then we will remove... Do we have a face hugger still? I could have sworn we would have. Which one of you did 6 damage? Can combo trigger multiple times there? Cooldown ability of all the sarcophagus. 5% chance to get a new one. Cost 2 removal at most. This is a reroll. Every 3 turns... What? Click to turn this treasure into Unruly HMG. Clear all removal and deal damage equal to the amount of... Wait. Deal equal amount of bullet and radiation. That's crazy. Okay. That being said, Brain in a Vat. A way to just apply a couple extra debuffs without taking up board space. Feels really nice. Feels really, really nice. Generate. I'm very curious about the bullet build. It's too slow. Lightning Charger 4, attack +2 permanently, and 1 generate. I don't have any lightning, so it's not really a thing. We're going to be getting rid of our students here soon, I bet. Okay, the Skeleton Crow. We'll probably even ditch those. Hello. All damage taken is -1 if there's guards on the board. There sure are. I actually am not generating very much energy, so... And we also used that guy yesterday. Damage dealt +1 by nature minions. I don't think I have... the turkey. The turkey, the tree, the students, who I'm not going to keep. It'd be Scarecrow, if anything, and I don't think I run that. No reasons to even remove right now. Cooldown 2 dual radiation. I mean, it's certainly something. Like, it's a way to apply some status effects, but we've definitely scaled, at this point, the music. Cooldown 4, gain a refresh, and a 30% chance to get an extra refresh? Generate 5 lightning if the amount of energy is less than lightning. Or generate 4 energy. Otherwise, generate 4 energy. So we would probably... I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to go with this. Just getting some more refreshes to try and make a very specific skeleton rat meme build going on. I think that sounds fun. Because as we scale up... Unless there's like a skeleton rat... Intellect Devourer. I like that guy. Just like the way he looks. Unless there is an item for it, then we're probably not going to be able to pull this off on a higher tier difficulty. But right now, it's working. All adventures regenerate fully. I mean, yeah, there's that, which is a little bit weird. The Brass Knuckles helps just... Oh! Facehugger turns into a mutant if a nearby adventurer dies. That's so good! That's actually really good. Crit, combo, and charge. So crit is a chance to do double damage. Combo is a chance to attack again. Charge is if you don't hit anything, you might gain permanent damage. So, like, those are all really good. I just don't have that stuff. Turkey does a... So specific. Come on, we gotta get something useful. Every 3 turns get an inspiration is fine. It's a little slow for how late we are. Remove the treasure, get 10 energy. It's also fine. Come on, impress me. Damage dealt up by 1 from a melee attack and 100% by crit. I'm disappointed. I don't have that much charge, so I think that I just have the turkey who probably should go because he has failed so many of his charge rolls. I'm giving up sort of on the zombie bride soon as well. Damage dealt +2 from energy, but triggers down. Oh, interesting. Oh, my lord. There's another turkey. I'll get the skeleton crow, but we probably should pivot out of those, maybe. Maybe? At some point, I mean, the corruption's doing pretty good work. So maybe not. I'll tell you what, I'm not going to add another. That's where I'll call that. Should probably get rid of my stupid turkey. Remove this treasure to recruit 3 minions. Reaper is actually like a really good thing. Charge combo AoE. Kinda nasty. But it's also, we probably should have, like, you know, we would have taken the charge upgrade by now. Cooldown 2, generate a fright and an inspiration, which is all adventurers gain pollution, take 3 damage. Inspiration is kind of nice too. Fright triggers 1 more time, and damage +5 dealt this time. Huh. What? All adventurers gaining a pollution does help us do more damage with our, you know, with our corruption. That's kind of just how it sort of works. %60 chance to gain a permanent attack when radiation or electric arc damage is dealt. That sounds disgusting for later. Mutant is really good. Undead minions on the board gain permanent attack every... I mean, sure. I know you're undead, but I'm also going to remove you at this point. There's a couple things I think we can probably safely ditch, make room for some stuff. We're going to be getting rid of you, too. Maybe even now. Phoenix. Deal damage to 3 adventurers equal to the total amount of ignition. Don't have any ignition right now. Remove a minion to gain 1 higher quality minion. That is chaos. And I do love it. Zombie Bear's still at 3. Never been hit by an inspiration or anything. You're at 0, but you're here for the corruption. All right, let's get a couple more rerolls. And then we'll try and grab like just a 3 of the rats for kicks and wiggles. Nope. Should probably get rid of Sign Man too. Skip. Holy crap, we're ripping through them at this point. Lightning triggers more. Oh, God. I'll say none of those are useful in any way. Well, there's a skeleton rat. All right, let's we'll do the gambler's thumb. So we get 3 copies of whatever we pick. So Zombie Groom doesn't make sense. I guess you could get like I guess you could have like 20 zombie grooms and 1 zombie bride. That actually kind of works. Very weird. Some bachelor stuff. Don't have any radiation, otherwise that'd be interesting. Uh-oh. 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 I mean, I guess. Every turn they get pollution. That's something. It was not the plan, but it's going to be doing some stupid damage. So we're definitely going to remove some... I mean, they do take extra Jinx damage. We're definitely getting rid of you. You can go. You're too slow. That symbol's going to go on its own. Oh, you can definitely go. Well, god dang it. We can't remove it, though. So here's the thing is, I don't know what options are here. I don't, like... I don't know what things we could be getting. Damage dealt up by radiation or energy, but minus by Jinx or Fright. That's really interesting that those are even options. Remove this to gain 5 removal to refresh. Sure. Why not? We have 19 units. I now... Okay, I can finally get rid of this guy. Because he's finally on the board at the end. That's going to be going away. We're at 18. We could probably get rid of the tree very shortly here. Sure. Again, refresher removal. That's all pollution, isn't it? So pollution, if they have 4 of the debuff, they take half of their health. Which is pretty nasty. Okay, we just got a bunch of sacred golems. Not good. Radiation per inorganic minion. Maybe we have something like that. Damage dealt up by radiation. Self-removing gain of Phoenix. Chance to explode when ignition does damage. There's got to be something that's relevant here. Crystal Skull, like we could maybe utilize that with a low. Copy 1 specified minion without inheriting its attack. I'm so glad that that still exists in this set as well. So this is the final hit and final caboodle, all wrapped into one. Gonna close out you. Gonna get rid of you. We're pretty much good. That did 900 damage. That's corruption. It's not even gonna do as much this time because they have less. Oh no, because their stacks reset. I'll go for another skeleton rat. Why not? It's dumb, man. It's truly dumb. What else do we got going on here? I've never seen the Griffin. Just a crit AoE. There's nothing wrong with that. Another Plague Demon. We might as well. So that is pollution, right? Yeah, that is pollution. And you have 5 stacks of it. Take damage equal to half of current HP if you have 4. So it's not that big of a deal at this point. Yeah, it did 4 damage? Seems wrong. Well, anyways, either way, that was pretty darn wild. Dagon was pretty daggone strong for something that we weren't focusing that much on. With the damage dealt from corruption up a little bit there. Jinx will let adventurers be vulnerable to get pollution is something that I guess I don't really understand. Pollution. Damage taken +1 and take damage equal to half of the current HP if you own 4 of the debuff. Confusingly written, but I understand it. Jinx missile that does 1 damage, and the enemy with less pollution is easier to get an extra 1. I don't get that. Does Haunted Camera mean Jinx will add a stack of pollution to enemies? Because that is, if so, that's explained in the worst way possible. But yeah, what else? We got inspiration. This was a lot of irrelevant stuff in here. This was kind of this is a build that I would imagine would fall apart absolutely on the higher difficulties. Skeleton rats, they're fun. I don't know if there's an item for them. We could check, but I don't really want to be spoiled, you know? Don't want to be too spoiled, but is there something that looks like a rat? So let's check how many artifacts there are right now, because I know that they're going to be adding more. Yeah, there's like a full scroll and then 2 columns. So it's like boom, boom. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We could probably expect like 20 more treasures are going to be added, which means that there's probably going to be some builds that are going to be, you know, getting spicier that currently aren't such a spicy build. Because they said in their post that announced that this was out. Ooh, wait, is that different? No, I don't think so. No, it is not. All right. They said in their post that they were going to be adding more symbols and more treasures to the Frankenstein pack over the course of time here. Over the next, like, I don't know if they said days or weeks. I would imagine weeks. So, hey, maybe we'll see some more stuff being added as we play more of this. But whether or not we continue is entirely up to you guys. I do not plan, I'm making this clear right now, I'm not planning on doing all 20 levels. That is not the plan. Though I know we did it with the Barbados. It was a hell of a lot of stuff. You know, I'm not promising that we're going to be doing that again. But if you guys show up like crazy, support the heck out of this, then maybe there's a chance we could do all 20. But like I said, you guys are going to need to show up, and that means likes, comments, all that stuff. I'll be monitoring how well this, you know, little mini-series does. I wasn't even sure if I was going to do more, but it's a really interesting pack, and I feel like it's also so confusing compared to the other pack that it does not turn me away in the way that it would turn away some. It's more confusing in a way that has me going, okay, I want to figure out how to break this. Because usually when something has that level, like extra layer of like obfuscation, it actually means that the ceiling for it is probably stupid high, right? Like, I bet you can break the Frankenstein pack harder than you can break the harder than you can break the Barbados pack. I bet. That's my guess. But I also think it'll be trickier to do. Either way, alas, that's that. That's going to do it for today. Like I said, if you want more of this, you have to like, comment, all of that stuff. Let me know in a comment down below if you'd be sad to see the series go. Check out the channel for roguelikes some more every single day, and I will see you next time. Bye.